Can you imagine not being able to read and write? Can you imagine walking down the street and not being able to read the sign in front of you? Or to go out to eat and not being able to read the menu? Or to go and apply for a job and not being able to read the instructions to fill out the application? Project 214 has a very simple mission: promote education, provide resources, and improve lives. My first year of teaching was the fall of 2009, and you guessed it, my room number was room 214. I was confronted with issues that I was not ready to confront, like gang violence, single parenthood, poverty, crime. The students that I had were in so much trouble. They had to focus on where they would get their next meal versus passing their next test. The school that I taught in was sandwiched in a very gang-infested neighborhood, so I myself was at risk. Instead of graduating my students, I was burying them. My second year teaching, I buried several of my students. This painting right here was painted by some of my former students when I was working inner city, some of whom have passed away. I might keep it in my classroom just as a reminder of where I came from and what some of my students have gone through. I knew at my students' funeral that I needed to be more than just a teacher. Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon that we can use to change the world." And indeed, that's the weapon, Project 214. The world is a global classroom. A large portion of the amount of people globally that cannot read and write are girls. Studies have shown by the US Department of Ed that 32 million people in our country alone cannot read. According to the World Literacy Foundation, 1 in 5 people cannot read or write. What does that do to our society? Project 214 is going to focus on students in crisis, students that are in need, students that are at risk. The backpack will be Project 214's symbol. And inside that backpack are going to be the basic resources that a child will need to learn and be successful in their school. But the backpack symbolizes a journey to a better hope, a better future. But we need help. We need funds, we need resources, we need kind-hearted people that believe in the mission of literacy, of hope, of pursuing one's future. We need sponsors that will turn into long-term partners that are willing to partner with me both locally and globally to promote literacy around the world. Will you partner with me? Because every student matters, one student at a time.